Sejuani top here in the LCK. We also have the very interesting response here from Kane. You don't see all too much top Victor nowadays, but he was nodding his head. You know that he's played against this in solo queue and scrims, and I'm curious to see how he does on that pick up against the top Sejuani.
Now think about what the top Sejuani is going to do against a ranged, annoying, chip damage and push top. Tries to stop the freeze. It's mid lane.
Oh boy, Cal, you're in so much trouble. See you later, first blood as on fleek.
With the TP, they're going in.
Look at this. Dread going 1v2. He is going to get the win and aiming from the bottom.
Aggressive. This is mindset shining through his top side.
Is going to land that ultimate, and now Keen in a bit of trouble. Can he get out of this one with On Fleek right on top of him, just dancing outside of that one? Keen still going to go for the flashes. Cal trying to help him out here, but the kill will come down there as On Fleek will pick it up.
One by Dove, and they go top side. Here we go again.
Oh boy, and no flash here for Keen. Does have the stopwatch, but well, the follow-up is going to be easy. As okay, double stun, trying to come up here with Senin now.
Are we pulling the trigger here, Dread? Are we pulling the trigger?
We do have the wall as well from Cal, but they decide against it as Dread. Oh boy, he's gonna go into the ult here just to avoid that stun, but has to end up flashing. And you talked about
Ezreal can be conditional mid lane. We get Talia.
Cal, he goes in, and let's see if Dread can actually land it. But for sure, SANDBOX are not too worried as a huge final chapter is going to come in. He gets two of them, and On Fleek just pokes the Kane in the back for that extra kill. And they're just turning into this one as Sejuani wants to join on in, and Dove is going to be able to dash away with the help of Yuumi. But did they go too far? As now it's Summit against 3 and make that 4. It's going to flash and dash away, though. This is incredible as somehow SANDBOX take out that tier 2 relatively easily. As now Aiming has to flash away. Not even just Arcane Shift, and now, unfortunately, trying to bait into this one, but they're looking to turn here onto Ghost. They're gonna burst him down and get the Yuumi too, but can SANDBOX turn this around? They're able to get the bottom lane of Afreeca. Now it's 3-on-3, Summit trying to lead the charge. There's the one stun into 2, and On Fleek goes forward. They're gonna take out the Talia already and make that a 3-on-2. But
way easier. This Sejuani obnoxiously tanky at 2 items. She walks up, they're trying to collapse on her, but this will take some time.
Okay, they get the seismic shove too. That's a nice amount of burst damage, but she's still got that stopwatch. But Afreeca trying to turn this one in, but Keen not the best position, but doing a ton of damage and staying alive. But here's Dove from behind. He's gonna do so much poke damage with the culling and make a couple of them flash on the backside. It was looking good in the beginning. And now Summit trying to get on top of Keen here with the help of Joker. It's aiming over the wall. Trying to get a little bit too close there. He's got a big shield. They're still trying to get in range.
It's Ghost.
As Ghost, oh boy. Aiming, trying to flex his muscles now, looking for that Q. Getting a little bit greedy in there, going close, but maybe they can get Summit on the backside. As the slow will come in, but bursting forward, here's Ezreal. That's the action.
Watching here, Summit on the sidelines.
Oh, Keen pretty fast, but Summit trying to make that engage happen. Now Keen a little bit split away as Xinjiao trying to get into the action as they will get the King down. And Keen's all alone on the backside, has to flash away. No escape for him. But at least the Xinjiao does go down for the side of Afreeca. They are going to take that 1 for 2 for now, but here's Summit looking for the re-engage, but he's got to be careful actually. A lot of poke damage here from the side of Aiming and Cal. They're not scared to go for this one as True Shot Barrage is going to go terrifically wide. Not sure where he was.
So well done in the early game. Here's the fight attempt.
All right, trying to get on top of Aiming, but he will get away. But Senin not quite as lucky as they will trade for the jungler. As now Summit, that front line getting ever so weak here as the Chaos Storm here has not the deepest vision for the side of Afreeca, but so many slows in the front and forcing that flash away. But once again, Senin in an unlucky spot, and down will go the jungler too. And maybe this was the moment that SANDBOX was looking for, as Summit even is gonna survive. SANDBOX realizing, oh, he can just push 2 lanes and nearly kill Aiming here in the mid lane. As speaking of which, Dread also going to get super low, and everybody on the side of Afreeca struggling here. On Fleek with that ultimate, and now Summit super confident in the front line to just Dread just trying to force this fight. Nice seismic shove, but Dread a little bit too low to do much after blowing his own ult. And now they're turning onto Aiming actually, just where he stands. And look at the damage, the ricochets from the Sivir. And they actually turn it around. The double kill will go, but Sivir will die as Keen is trying to stand tall here up against 4 members. He's got the Ezreal behind him. That's a huge amount of damage. And with that poke, aiming, and the boys able to turn going for the Elder here. It's getting way too low. No chance for Afreeca to try to steal that one. Newcal in a bit of trouble, but Summit now all alone on the right side. It looked like SANDBOX zoned out here by the Chaos Storm. And now they're in a bit of trouble as Keen and the rest of the team, but the turn here from SANDBOX, is it going to be good? Looks like the answer might be no, as Keen is going to go down though. And now they are going to find that Lux as the push on in from Ghost is going to be good enough for SANDBOX, and they will be able to rout the team. Absolutely great try here from the side of Afreeca. I don't think there's going to be much that Dread can do. Let's see if he can. Nope. Well, that's going to be a dead Kane. It was a nice pick. It was good for game number 1, but didn't do what they needed it to as SANDBOX denied from him. So we'll have to see if he can put on a carry performance. Played the Lucian into the LeBlanc. Couple of champions that can get very aggressive in the mid lane.
I believe this is Keen's first professional game on Rumble. Thankfully able to check those stats myself. No games on Rumble. Knew he wasn't a notable Rumble player. Wow. Hasn't played it in Pro before. And you think of the matchup and you're like, isn't that going to hurt? Because you knew it was going to be top lane and Nico was very likely to be up there. Rumble level 3-4. Marin's watching this.
Oh boy. And how do you get out of this one?
You don't.
He's going to try to flash here, but
when do you flash?
They're not even going to go for it, so.
Unless he hits double harpoon in lane and Lee Sin doesn't have kick. If you look at the lanes, actually, it's later in the lane where you actually find advantages. Trying to trade flashes here. They'll get the trade a flash.
They didn't really need him.
This cat's just going on adventures that the cats don't normally, Valdez. That's all we know.
This is a KR cat for sure, as no other region would dare go for this. As now we're going for the Rift Herald. Afreeca thinking about getting in here, but on fleek, going for the big Cataclysm as now Nico comes in, and they're just laughing at that Rumble ultimate, saying, I got the one coach that's already pulling off. Where are you going, Joker? What is... Oh, he's got the boots, right? He's trying to get away.
This week versus Sejuani in the first game. Speaking of Rumble.
Even without that vision, able to land the combo, trying to get that flash to happen. And here comes Dove, and Keen is 1v3, caught out.
In the minion wave here. Dove's actually pulling the minion wave to stop them getting auto attacks on it.
That's really cute. Is it gonna matter though, as everybody's down here, and now everybody's rooted. But we're trying to get on top of this LeBlanc, the flash on in, and they will get it. But on fleek in the back, he's going to be denied as the double kill comes in, and Newcal says no. And now the Nautilus is going to go down, but trades with the Nico. They will absolutely take that trade every time.
Aiming it. All the vision in place. They might catch Summit.
Well, Summit, this is not going to be your brightest moment. Can he flash away?
Ooh,
yes, he will.
On a wall, they'll turn on him again, potentially.
Yeah, looking for this one, and now he doesn't have his flash. Not much to say about that one, as on vision with that one ward. And with that pick, that just means that Afreeca pick up a free Infernal Drake as their third of the game.
Very, very green.
Well, they have the flag from the side of GLVN, but Afreeca just stubborn about it. They're going to continue on. They have Azir and Varus, and they're pretty fed. Zenin going to try to knock up the GLVN here, and he's going to be able to get in, but the kick gets him out of the pit, and he won't be in range for that smite, and down it will go to the side of Afreeca as a huge setup goes to them, and Zenin, still on the run here, is going to go down to Joker, but do end up winning. As now moving forward, Dread going to be caught by the LeBlanc, but so is the Nico. Keen on the outside is going to throw that down. And look at the burst damage just come down on the two of them. And that was all aiming and Keen together to see
Afreeca. They're just looking to break that base. They didn't do it on the bot side. They did temporarily reset, but they got so many turrets, a 4-turret lead.
As now we're trying to bully the GLVN again as Dread.
Trying to buy time, 15 seconds for on-flake.
All right, well, here we go. Trying to get that Nico engaged, but it doesn't quite catch aiming on the backside. But the ricochet damage, they've got to be careful. Look at the low health bars. They do get the Sivir, though. And Dove trying to do the AoE damage, but immediately gets shut down. It's actually a bunch of abilities. He's still waiting there on the flank, but not wanting to pull the trigger just yet. As he is, okay, Dread on the chase here, but doesn't quite have that energy, but he's gonna kick him in, and the follow-up's gonna be good as Dread with the stopwatch, but the flash on in as Nico with the huge damage. trying to get it done as once again the distortion, this time not going to be interrupted, but it doesn't matter as UCal is still alive, and SANDBOX in that one desperate fight are not able to do it. I can't wait to see how this one will be closed out as Afreeca will pick up game. There's a lot of ults that you can steal that would be pretty nice, so I do like it. I was thinking maybe something a little bit more into the Lissandra, but it adds to a bit of that tankier kind of AP frontline and another engage tool into their composition that they already have. They want to go forward from here.
When we sat there theory crafting about if Silas could find a place about a minute ago.
Yeah, it's a fantastic ward. They got Senin now in the brush, and they're looking to turn this one around. The route now onto Aatrox. There's the plant, but he's pulled back, and it's denied by Senin, who flashes forward for that one. And meanwhile, Eamon's going 1v2 on the bottom side. Didn't even see that as Dread now has the Q. He's gonna flash away.
They're styling and they want more.
Senin here trying to tank this one up, and he will go down, but it is that win in the end as the push will come forward as 3 kills. Gonna catch me.
And that means the old advantage of not having access to the R doesn't matter. It's bot lane.
Oh, they caught Ghost. He doesn't have level 6 yet, but they're trying to use Defenders, and they will, as the DPS is too much from the side of SANDBOX's bot lane. Set up for a dive potentially with Lissandra coming up here. A little bit low on mana, but on fleek, gonna try to cut him off.
He doesn't have stopwatch, it's so hard to deal with.
And a flash forward, stun comes down on a dove, but he has Aftershock and will be just fine. Trying to push it down as fast as possible. Chains of Corruption gonna go wide, but they find that ultimate from the Nautilus. Still trying to get Joker with a double knockup. Should be able to trade 2 as Senin was tanking for a long time and not able to really get in there. So to the side of Afreeca, but we're still going forward. They're trying to burst down the Aatrox, but they will, but a 3-man knockup going the way of SANDBOX, but can they follow up? The answer is no, as that's generally how 5v4s go. The 2 kills going as more fighting. Who could have predicted this? As Joker taking a ton of damage, TP coming in, and now Senin trying to save his ally himself.
We're still not done, Valdez.
Okay, trying to get on top of Summit here. Double knockup, and the Q goes wide, and he's turning it around on Akeen, but the stun comes in, and it looks like there are enough minions to help him out. So the 2-on-1, and Alvin in the mid lane again. Fox jungle, they were denied for now, but how about this time around, as they're gonna just knock him up into the bouncy castle, but now a couple of kills going their way, and here's on fleek with that Aatrox, just gonna frontline for them. Very nice stopwatch from aiming, but it's not enough to save his life. Now Summit wrapping around the back here, looking for more. Gonna be on the chase for Keen and let the Lee Sin go. We've all seen the Lee Sin highlight videos. Not
every time the Q comes in, the Lee syndrome in this game is real. You knew it was coming!
Wait, but he might just die! He's gonna live actually on the backside. The Proto Belt and the nice dodges here, and now he's not gonna live as the follow-up from SANDBOX. And yet again, another reach from the side of Afreeca will be snuffed out from SANDBOX.
Very interesting, very non-stat. Now Dread's here, he's gonna try Summon again.
And it's not only Dread, it's the big Nautilus guy in the backside, as even TPs are coming in, as everybody wants a piece of the action. But you can see that they want to push down mid lane with this one, as double stace is coming through from Dove.
Afreeca don't have eyes on this spotting ward that's doing a lot of work.
We're looking to engage onto the Nautilus potentially. He's not super tanky, as we got a fight down on the bottom side too, as the Guardian Angel comes in, but Keen, super low on health, is just gonna get burst down alone, and SANDBOX, with their aggression, are going to win this fight in a big way. Another TA here onto aiming. His is going to be blown as well, as Afreeca get totally routed by the side of SANDBOX. Even Ghost here looking for the play onto UCal, who's going to try with the feathers and the Kingslayer, but it is not enough. That will be 4 kills in favor of SANDBOX.
The epitome of something's got to give. Dread's looking to assassinate Ghost.
Okay, the kick comes in, and that's going to be easy. We've had enough of the fighting. We're going to go in, and aiming gets interrupted with the blasting plant. They're going to burst him down 100-0. And here comes the Rakan trying to help out. The GA is available for the Jays. That will be another couple of kills, or will it? As Dread is gonna turn it around. Who is this guy?
UCal's rolling.
As now Afreeca might just win the fight off the back of that. I can't believe it.
Fox owned the pit. What can Afreeca do?
All right, trying to get that ult into the backline. Will knock up 2 as Joker pops his. Not able to get anyone off the back of it, and now Afreeca in position. On top of this one, On Fleek takes a bit of damage, but has the GA. Zenit trying to engage here. They're gonna get summoned, but the trade for the Nautilus. Is it gonna be enough as Dove in the back line trying to tag out aiming? It's not gonna be enough. Yuka with the perfect timing there, but it's not going to do it as SANDBOX are going to win the fight in the end. Just barely. Afreeca fighting hard in game 2, but SANDBOX will be the victors here after this game 3 victory. GG!